So I just wanted to point out a couple other things about this little mixer. First, obviously, there's the digital scribble strips here that'll show you at least a few characters of the track name. So that might be helpful. It's a little awkward to see it if you're sitting back in the chair, but for instance, so like right now I have the drums grouped, and so if I solo the drums, there's a solo button here. So we're just hearing the drums, or I can mute them from the board. There's also zoom settings here. So the left and right will, oh, maybe not. Let's see. Might be wrong about that. Ah, okay. So that's actually doing what the tab button does, which is when I press the left and right, it's going from the start of a region to the end of another region. The up and down, what do they do? Up and down looks like it's selecting different tracks up and down. And when it selects multiple tracks, that means they're grouped, right? You can see all my groups here. So up and down does that. And, oh, okay, I get it now. So the center button is probably what will change it to zoom controls. There we go. So now the left and right zooms in, left zooms out, and the up and down expand the waveform view. So you press the center button, it's zoom settings. I don't know what the blinking light means. Press it again, it turns off, and up and down selects tracks, or we'll tab, and you can see the where the selector is. When I press left and right, it's tabbing to the start or end of another region. So yeah, you can do solos from here, you can do mutes from here, you can put things in record ready. It wouldn't let me do that because that track didn't have an input set. So that's okay. You've also got transport, so you can play, right? And why aren't we hearing anything? Because we're at the end of the song. So you can play, you can stop, you can also fast forward. I don't personally see any reason to, or there's very few reasons to use the fast forward or rewind keys. I mean, that's part of the whole point of digital audio, is that it's non-linear. You can start playback from wherever you want. I mean, if you're just trying to re-listen to something, maybe rewind a couple seconds, no big deal. But so those are probably some of the most common things you'll use on this board anyway, at least for starters.